everyone, this is Daisy Margaret.
Metals, iron, copper, gold, silver, etc., that we use in our daily life are metals. The properties and uses of metals are given below. So, the metals iron, copper, gold, and silver we use in our daily life, so they are called as metals. So, the properties and uses of these metals are given below. So first we are going to discuss about physical properties of metals. So metals are solid under normal conditions of temperature and pressure. Most metals are hard, all metals are shiny. So metals they are solid under conditions of temperature and pressure. Most metals are hard and all metals are shiny. The typical shine of metals is called metallic luster. Metals generally have high density. Metals in general have high melting point and boiling point. Metals can be hammered into very thin sheets. This tendency of metals is called malleability. So, what is a metallic luster? Property of a metal that describes amount of light that reflects off the metal. So, the typical shine of metals is only called as what? Metallic luster. So, density is it is the amount of mass per unit volume. So, the typical shine of metals is called metallic luster, and the metals generally they have high density, that is the density is amount of mass per unit volume. And also in general metals have high melting point and boiling point. So what is melting point? Melting point, it is the exact temperature at which substance changes from solid to liquid. What is melting point? Melting point, it is the exact temperature at which the substance changes from solid to liquid. For example, your ice cubes, it is in the solid form. So at the exact temperature at which your ice cube changes from solid to liquid, so the ice cube when it starts to dissolve into liquid, that exact temperature is called as melting point. Boiling point, it is also the temperature, the exact temperature at which the substance it transfers from a liquid to the gaseous phase. Okay, so that is the boiling point. So metals in general they have high melting point and high boiling point. So next one, what is malleability? So malleability, it is the property of a material by which it can be beaten to form thin sheets. So metals they can be hammered into very thin sheets. So hammering the metals into very thin sheets, this tendency of the metal is only called as malleability. Using this property, aluminium is transformed into silvery foils. Metals can be drawn into thin wires. This property of metals is called ductility. So, example, copper wires. So, using this property, aluminium foil is transformed into silvery foils. What property? Using the malleability property, the aluminium is transformed into silvery foils. Metals can be drawn into thin wires. Okay, even the metals can be drawn into thin wires. That property of metals is called ductility. So what is ductile? It is the property that describes the ability of the material to stretch thin when tensile strength is, or when tensile stress is applied. Okay, so this is called as ductile, the property of the metal. Okay, it describes the ability of the material to stretch into thin wires. Okay, so example, we have copper wires. So, generally, metals are good conductors of heat and electricity. So, we use copper wires in the most of the wires since they are good conductors of heat and electricity. So, metals they are good conductors of heat and electricity. On being hit, metals produce a typical sound. Hence, they are said to be sonorous. What is sonorous? It is capable for producing a deep or a ringing sound. So, this property is being made used in making temple bells. So, on being hit, metals produce a typical sound. Hence, they are said to be sonorous. Activity 1. Take a battery, few wire pieces, a bulb, a nail, and lead. First, connect the nail in the circuit as shown in the figure. So, you have to take a battery, a few pieces of a wire, and a bulb, a nail, and lead. So, first, you have to connect the nail in the circuit as shown in the figure. So you have to connect a battery, a nail, and a bulb. Is the bulb glowing? Now connect the pencil lead in the circuit. What do you observe? So first you connected only battery, wire and bulb. Now they are asking you to connect a pencil lead in the circuit and you have to observe what is happening. When the pencil is connected, the bulb will glow. Thus, lead of a pencil conducts electricity. Lead contains graphite and it is a good conductor of electricity. So, what happens when you connect a pencil? The bulb will glow because the lead it consists of a graphite. Okay, it allows electricity, so it conducts electricity. The pencil lead of a pencil conducts electricity, so it is a good conductor of electricity. Thus when you connect a pencil, that is when you collect a lead of a pencil, it will glow, the bulb will glow.
If you like the video, please do like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.